New Balance factory store off of 192. There's a total of 4 New Balance factory stores in Orlando, and this is one of my favorites. And to be fair, this is one of the 3 factory stores because we have one of them that's the clearance store. But this location also have clearance store pricing. These are hitting for $79.99. These are the 997H, and you get an additional 30% off because it has a yellow sticker. New Balance do have a hash wall, but they play the sticker game. So sometimes you see red stickers, sometimes you see yellow stickers. In this case, just have a yellow sticker. And these are 515s, and these are hitting for $49.99 minus 30% off. I'm not a fan of 515s, to be honest. Hard pass for me. But they do have other valuable shoes like these. These look super comfortable. Fresh Foams X 80 for 30. More 557s. That's another $80 shoe. It's just got a plethora of different colors. These are the tan colorways for those 997s. More of the Fresh Foams. These are 510 V6 for $59.99. Don't forget, 30% off. More colorways of these Fresh Foams. There's these 550s. More of the 997s. And y'all probably wondering, is that all they got? Nah, they got 520s. Nah, I lied. That's all they got. 997s and Fresh Foams. And that's crazy to me because this place used to be swarmed with 574s. I know because I bought a lot of them from here. Not only did I buy the 574s, I also invested in a lot of jackets. And this is coming from a guy who lives in Florida. They had them so affordable, I just couldn't pass up. And in this video, I'll show you exactly the jackets I purchased from here. From the marathon jackets to a 3M jacket, to even what I call a Rap TV jacket. You know, that very loud logo that MTV Cribs had or Rap City had back in the days. That's what this New Balance jacket represent. I had to get it. And it was super, super cheap. And New Balance do have 40% off apparel. You got this t-shirt, which is hitting for $29.99. Y'all do the math. They got that old English font on the front, New Balance Athletic. On the back, they also have that too, that puff print. New Balance Athletic. They got it in that pink or salmon color. They got the yellow font with the beige colorway. And the quality's not that bad. And I actually like this. It's also $29.99. And this looks like it's embroidered. No, this is actually embroidered, but it's thin, very thin. I'm not mad at it. That's clean. That's a clean embroidery. It's the first time I've ever seen this type of embroidery before. For those who love their New Balance, they got so much affordable outerwear like this crew is hitting for $29.99. I ain't mad at it. Teal, multiple different colors. It's middleweight, and you get 40% off. That's not a bad price. They also got it in heather gray, and you get 40% off. $64.99. Now that's whoppy. That's a lot of money, even for an outlet. But the same thing goes for the hoodie as well. This pullover hoodie, kangaroo pouch, $64, heather gray, New Balance logo embroidered on the chest. But you get 40% off of this. Also got the pants to match. But these are $39.99. Spoke too soon. They do have some affordable jackets. I did find a navy windbreaker. This is hitting for $59.99, and I also found it in black as well. Same price, $59.99. They have multiple different sizes, and it look like they have a heather gray vest as well. Price on this, $59. And what's cool is you're getting 40% off. Maybe you're not a fan of that jacket. They do got the fleece, olive green or hunter green. Same price, $59.99, and you're getting 40% off that price. And do have multiple sizes in these. Looking for a jacket roughly around $35 to $37, they got you. I'm in. For $37 is great quality. They got more jogger shorts and pants in that navy colorway, $50 with 40% off. Then they got another pullover hoodie. Quality on this is phenomenal too as well. I would consider this middleweight. It's on the lower tier of the middleweight. For all my runners, they do got 40% off running shorts. And the suggested price of those is $34.99, so take 40 off of this. 7-inch inseam. So you're not playing basketball with these. These are running shorts, guys. Now this basketball tee is super affordable. It is coming at $19 and you're getting 40% off of it. But unfortunately, they only have big sizes 2X, 2X, 3X, 3X. And I do like this one right here. Reminded me of Fat Albert, but it's not the characters of Fat Albert. But it's clean though. It's a 2X. This will be dope. I should ask them if they can order it for me. So to my surprise, they can't order that tee. So let's see if that happens. Because I also have some issues with ordering from this particular store where my orders get canceled. And I'm not saying that's normal, but I have ordered 2 items from this particular store from 2 different associates, 2 different times, and both the items got canceled. I mean, the price was so great, that's why I'm willing to try a 3rd time. So I ordered the 990 New Balance, blue and white. So we're gonna see if this t-shirt goes through, because I have ordered from this store before and got some items. So they got the Cordura 997s and 94, but you gotta buy one, get the second one free. And they got different colorways of them. I'm not mad at either of the 2 colors you just saw. More 997s, man. They just keep giving you the shoe. This model has now replaced the 574s in this building because 574s was rarely available as much as those 997s. The first sight of the 550s. These are hitting for $80 and they're on clearance for 30% off. Now, these chunky things are super, super, super comfortable with the 89, but you gotta buy one, get the second one half off. I like this colorway as well. Super comfortable. 99 50 off the second one. And there's so many colorways of them. Then we got a new model of the Fresh Foams X, also 100. These are the 880V 14s. Damn, they made a ton of these models. Another 880. This is the 1080, family all white, 109 with 30% off. So it's not buy one, get one free. Still chunky outsole, super comfortable. I think it's worth it. And this Fresh Foam X840 is not part of the promotion, unfortunately. So you gotta pay $139 for this, and they got plethora sizes. We just found our first 990, predominantly all green. 990s are super comfortable. This is a V4. And it's leather. They got plethora of sizes as well. The biggest size I have found is a size 11. So if you're looking for this, and for $149, and then actually additional 30% off. And that's not a bad price. You do not have to buy a second one to get it cheaper. And this is also a clearance shoe with 30% off of $149. These are the stray rats that do come in this unique box, predominantly all brown. I have found these in the 574s as well. And the stray rats is pretty much a collaboration. These are the 580s in multicolor. You got that olive green, that Volt, royal blue, and purple. They're kind of clean. I mean, if you love loud shoes, and it looks like it could be a comfortable shoe. I don't own any 580s, but look comfy. And also in the insole, look at that insole. They also got a yellow insole as well. $149 with 30% off. I ain't mad at it. And it do got a size 12. That's the biggest size I see, and it got a plethora of those. 98s for $100, but you gotta buy a second shoe to get this even cheaper. So the second shoe would be 50 beans, multiple sizes in those as well. And we got a clearance shoe. These are $996, predominantly all red, and these are leather. Then for $100 with additional 30% off. They do have a lot of size, including size 12. And so left of that, another $996, but this is suede, and it's also a clearance shoe with 30% off. So $9.99 with 30% off, but they only have small sizes. Biggest size is going to be an 8.5. And they do have unisex shoes as well. What are these? Oh, 550, predominantly all suede. Look at this shoe. I think this is a collaboration, ALD and the New Balance 550. Even the box is different. And it's a beige colorway. And it's hitting for $109, and you get an additional 30% off of it. Let me know if this is a shoe that you go after. I'm not a fan of the 550s because of that outsole is very thick. It's not as flexible like and the 2002s or even the 574s is kind of stiff midsole. I'm not a fan of those. To me personally, it looks like a brick and probably will feel like a brick. But to each his own. Give it a shot if you're interested in this. If this is your steez, don't let me discourage you on buying and rocking. You're even getting this cool box as well. This is different. And the box is made just as sturdy as the damn shoe, to be honest with you, man. Feels like a brick. But it's affordable, and so are these. These are also clearance as well. Maroon, tan, 550s, but their sizes available if y'all interested. I believe this is the women clearance side, and these are size 11, these Rebels. They're going for $99, but you're getting 30% off of it. So what I'm showing you is all women's at this point in time. And there's a few shoes that stick out like these. These are 109. Yep. And this clearance store does have kids as well. So don't be discouraged coming here. It is a little bit out the ways. If you're looking for men, women, and kids, this store is a good spot to shop at because you never know what you'll find. And trust me, I've been surprised a lot of times shopping here. And the better news is you're not too far from other factory stores. They're right up the street, other New Balance stores, Nike stores, etc. So this could be a pit stop before you go to the bigger stores. So right now I'm in kids, and I found a lot of great deals. Like these 990s, these are going for 80 with additional 30% off. There goes those 550s again. Then you also got a bigger size of those 990s. Crazy, they're going for the same price. You gotta pay the same price for this shoe as you do the smaller shoe. But if you got kids roughly around the same age, that can work. Or even bigger kid, same price, guys. And maybe looking for a different color. They got the navy blue as well. I like this shoe. It's not the shoe that they cancel on me, but it's navy blue and white. It's just inverted. This colorway is. And they also got these predominantly all gray, 990s, V4, 89, but you gotta buy one to get the second one 50% off. I'm a big supporter of New Balance. I buy a lot of shoes, probably not as much as other brands, but the one shoe I do buy a lot of are these. These are 2002Rs. Now these are kids. They're hitting for $69.99, but you are getting 50% off your second pair. But the quality on these is phenomenal. I cannot speak highly enough of these. And they got them in different colorways. This one is 70, but you get an additional 30% off because of the yellow sticker price. Again, kids, 2002Rs are super comfortable. If you worry about your kids wearing uncomfortable shoes like me, I'll stick to New Balances, man. They're superior when it comes to comfort. I mean, all the way down to the infants. Prices is reasonable. There's a lot of New Balances I don't like. For example, 237s, not a fan of this particular shoe. And I'm not a fan of 550s either. If you guys ever looking for socks or accessories, they got you as well. However, it's buy one, get one free. I got a few of these. I actually kind of like their socks, starting at $19.99 for this pack of 3. And the one thing I appreciate about New Balance is that their shoes are loose. So you can just pull them right off the shelf and grab them and get a closer look. Unlike other stores which are tied down. But I get why. This store don't get that many people visiting per day. Having a big volume store, it makes sense to tie them down because those shoes get lost anywhere in the store. A slow traffic store doesn't have that problem. Anyways, these 990s are excluded from promotion, but they're hitting for $190 though. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
And they also got the 990s in predominantly all black. However, this price is also $189.99. It is excluded from promotion, but this shoe is super, super comfortable, super slick, super dope in my personal opinion. And then to the right of that, we do got the, is it even beige or is it green? Honey green, olive green, and gray. $129, buy one, get the second one half off, like this model here. But this one is unique. It's unique because it is unisex. However, it's buy one, get one, 50% off. Oh, okay, I have seen that. So the kind of people at New Balance bought out these 990s beige. They're different. She asked me would I rock these, and I would. A lot of people wouldn't, but I am not mad at these. These are clean, my personal opinion, but personally, I like toned down shoes. Toned down shoes, you pretty much can wear anything with them, especially if you know how to dress. This will be a summer and fall shoe for me. So I try to reorder those shoes, but failed. But I was able to order the t-shirts, so that's a good look. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. So guys, apparently my package has arrived. Anyways, we're gonna take it back to the crib. We're gonna take a look at what I purchased. Then we'll come back and wrap it up at this New Balance clearance store. New Balance came through. I was able to get my shirts after 2 failed attempts. This was the only successful attempt, was t-shirts. The shoes I was trying to get is the 990s. Actually, I probably better could show you than I can tell you. These are it. These are the 990 V6. That navy colorway, gray, white, and beige on the outsole. Fire shoe. But these are not my size. The price is right, but I couldn't get them in my true size. We failed twice miserably. But nevertheless, I'm okay. At least I know this system works because I got a t-shirt actually too. And one of the hacks for New Balance that I like, so if you ever visit New Balance and you find an item you like and it's definitely affordable, they don't have it in store, ask them to order it. They will order it to your doorstep and is 100% free. Free ship. Well, the product is not free. The shipping is. So that's just a tip, FYI. Anyways, we about to go back to the New Balance, but we're going to the clearance store, man. I see y'all in the building. And even though it's a clearance store, it does have similar shoes in them. For example, these 990s, both in gray and black. And you remember this? When I was like, this olive, this hunter green, they have these as well. And it's buy one, get the second one half off, along with this tan joint. And for $119. It won't be a bad deal if you buy both. And they also got the 990s V4 in green and red. However, you get 30% off of this, you get 30% off 100 and this one. So this would be like 70 beans. But I like this gray one. This one is 50% off the second pair though, unfortunately. Then they got the pink 9060s. And these are hitting for $150 with additional 30% off because it has a yellow sticker. With a yellow sticker, you get 30 off. And the rest of these is buy one, get the second one. 50% off. 550s in all gray. 109, buy one, get the second one. 50% off with exception of these. This one is actually 30% off. This is clearance. Another 550. Then you got this 550. This A white and green 550. And right now we're in a hash wall and looks like they got an all white pair for $79.99 with additional 30% off. These are what? These are $9.97, green and tan. Then tan and white, $9.97s, $89 for those. And this store does have a hash wall. And these are size 12, $149 for the tray rack. In the previous location, situation. New Balance factory had them for a lot cheaper. These look super comfy, $99, but it does have a yellow sticker, so it's 30% off of it. And I know you guys are not gonna see it in this video, but this store used to be riddled with New Balance basketball shoes. And that's no longer a thing. At least I don't see any. These are 990s. I'm not mad at this green and yellow colorway. It's not bad looking. They got the white, royal blue, and yellow. They're going for $69.99 with additional 30% off. These are the 550s. It seems like they have replaced the New Balance basketball shoes and the 574s with 550s and 997s. I no longer see those shoes in here. Oh, speaking of the 574s, the dude got a straight wrap version of them. It's the Raptors colorway. They're hitting for 70. Is that what that's supposed to be? Not 99. These are size 10. Now, to be honest, I did come around. My new favorite New Balance is the 2002s. It used to be 574s, but I always stated the 574s are the gateway sneaker to get into New Balance. They're more affordable and they're comfy, but once you know better, you do better. These has now been replaced, at least for me, with the 2002s. What is this? Is this the end cap? Yep, 574s, $89.99. I like that colorway. And New Balance midfoots, always made with great material. Look at these suede 998s, butter, even the purple colorway, butter. 574s, yup, clean. Ooh, and then they got the 990s in that maroon. Is that 3M? That looks clean from here. Fire. $129 is the price.